Look, we're here up on a bipartisan panel, and I think it's important to emphasize many of the things that we share in common in the places where we agree, not just the places where we differ. I agree with the Vice President that you should respect election results. I agree with the Vice President that you shouldn't jail your political opponents. I agree with the Vice President that you shouldn't censor the media. The problem is that this Vice President has been unwilling to even say publicly he respects the election results from 2020. Donald Trump said just yesterday that the members of the January 6th committee, his so-called political opponents, should be jailed. And they just kicked the AP out of the Pentagon. So what I heard was a very hypocritical lecture where, I agree with Dan, there is a lot of things you could agree with in the speech, but the hypocrisy was unbelievable. I don't think I've ever heard a more hypocritical speech in my life. But I also think it's important what Dan said about our shared values for Ukraine. And we've heard some of that from the Vice President. We heard it yesterday. But talk about taking leverage off the table. When you say to Ukraine, you're not going to get all your territory back, when you say to Ukraine, you're not going to be a part of NATO before the negotiations even start, that's just unbelievably bad negotiating. And it's certainly taking leverage off the table.